If you're not brushing your dog's teeth, you're missing the easiest way to add years to their life and avoid a $1,000 dentist bill. Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Mosites from Mermaid Vet Hospital. Today I'm going to show you the simple, proven method we teach pet owners to brush their dog's teeth at home, without a fight and without stress. Brushing daily results in better breath, a longer, healthier life, and lower vet bills. And once your dog's comfortable, you'll be able to do it in under 60 seconds. All you need is pet-safe toothpaste. Never use human toothpaste on your dog. A soft bristle brush, appropriate for their size of mouth, and either gauze or finger mitts that you can use to clean your dog's teeth. And that's it. Nothing fancy, no gimmicks. Now, before you start any dental brushing at home, you'll want to make sure you do a thorough oral exam of your dog's mouth. To do this, raise their lip over their canine and bring their cheek back over their premolars and molars. This is where most people miss a lot of the tartar that builds up. You'll also want to look at their front teeth and look for any missing teeth, cracked teeth, chipped teeth, the presence of tartar, or gingivitis, which is a red line of inflammation around the gum line, indicating the presence of bacteria. Before you even grab your toothbrush, remember, your dog needs to enjoy this too. So it's important to approximate the technique we're going to use before we increase the intensity. What I like to do is start by brushing the outside of the dog's cheeks so that they can get used to that motion and the movement against their teeth. Once they're used to the cheek massage, the next thing that you can do is just take your finger and briefly put it inside their cheek against their teeth and do 1 or 2 swipes. This gets them used to something being inside their mouth without it being hard and foreign the way a toothbrush would be. Once your dog's used to it, next you're going to add a little bit of gauze to your finger or use a soft cloth. The abrasiveness will help you to get some of the plaque off as it starts to form, and it's going to continue building that intensity as you're working your way towards a brush or towards an enzymatic mitt. One thing I really enjoy are finger mitts, and so if you remember Oral-B brush-ups back in the early 2000s, they're just like that. They smell minty, they've got an enzyme on them that helps to break down plaque, and what you do is you just slip it over onto your finger and then brush the same way that you started when you approximated the technique. I'm lazy, so this is actually what I use for my dogs at home. Before you ever put anything in your dog's mouth, let them taste the toothpaste. Make it a reward, not a chore. Let your dog lick a tiny bit off your finger. If they're into it, you've already won half the battle. Next, gently lift your dog's lip. Don't pry their mouth open. You're not brushing the inside surfaces today. The outer surfaces are what matter most. Begin with the canines, the big fangs. They're easy to reach and dogs tolerate these areas well. Make circular motions, just like you'd brush your own teeth. Now slide your finger or brush back towards the molars. This is where the plaque hides and where dental disease starts. Spend a little extra time here, but don't push it if your dog gets wiggly. A good short session is always better than pushing too far. Remember, if they're not enjoying it, they're going to make sure you don't enjoy it either. Finally, finish with the incisors, those tiny front teeth. Most dogs don't love this part, so keep it quick and try to keep it positive. Start slow. This is like learning to run a marathon. If you go too hard, too fast, you're going to burn out and stop. It's better to get a small amount of brushing done every single day than get one really good brush in and never come back to it. And remember, most dogs don't ever get their teeth brushed, so anything that you do is going to be helpful. These are mistakes I see all the time. Using human toothpaste, these can be toxic to dogs. Forcing the mouth open, it's not necessary and it freaks them out. Going too long, 30 to 60 seconds is what you're aiming for. You don't need to be brushing the teeth for 5 minutes. And going out, getting excited, and spending a bunch of money on a lot of dental equipment before your dog's gotten used to that brushing. And of course, waiting until there's a problem before you start dentistry. With the teeth, prevention is everything. And remember, brushing at home doesn't replace regular anesthetic dental cleanings. Just like a human, you brush your teeth at home and go to see the dentist twice a year. If your pet has bleeding gums, bad breath, or visible tartar, make sure to bring them in to see your veterinarian right away. I hope you found this helpful and it gives you a little bit more insight into your pet's dental health. If you're in the Vero Beach area, give us a call at Mermaid Vet Hospital at 772-925-1625 and we'll help you out in any way that we can. If you've got questions or you have other videos you'd like to see made, leave them below in the comments. We're putting out multiple videos a week and building a library so that you can become a better pet owner.